Good morning. If you're not joining me live, just bear with me a moment. We just make sure it's all working. Oh, that's a good point to have a wriggle in the spine. Good morning. Okay, let's get started. It's Monday morning. It is the darkest of mornings. It took me forever to wake up this morning, so we're going to have a little bit of a stretchy start to the day. So we're going to come and start lying down. Oh, I've been awake for, I've been out of bed for less than an hour and it still feels good to lie down. So just come and lie down, feet on the floor, knees bent, so you can have the hands resting on the tummy or by the side of the body. And just take a moment just to drop in. So don't skip this part. Don't be rushing around. Just allow yourself a moment just to find a little pause, even at the start of the day. And just take a few breaths. So just notice the inhale. And release the exhale. Let's take another breath like that. I'm going to start to move from the center. So as you breathe out, can you push your lower back into the ground? And as you breathe in, it's almost like you're lifting the belly button up towards the ceiling. So just bringing an arch into your back. See if you can see that. So breathing out to push your back into the ground and breathing in to arch. This is a cat-cow movement. So just rocking. Almost feels like you're rocking the belly button. You're rocking the pelvis, the hips. And as you breathe out, can you just draw the belly button down a little bit deeper, waken up the core. Let's take a couple more of those. Try and relax the shoulders into the ground. Feel the fullness of your breath. And then relax the tummy. We're going to lift the arms up towards the ceiling. I quite like doing this at the moment. So just let the shoulders be heavy. Just take some wrist rotations. We'll take them one way, take them the other. And then see if you can bring that movement into the whole arm. So as if the hands are drawing circles on the ceiling. Struggling with my words, it's so early. But keep the shoulders super loose and juicy. So just mobilizing the shoulder joint. Let's take them the opposite way. See how it feels. And we'll pause in the middle and see if we can interlace the hands and turn the palms upwards. If this feels rubbish in the shoulders, just imagine you're pushing your hands into a wall up towards the ceiling. But if you can interlace the hands and just turning the palms up and just stretching, maybe the shoulder blades lift off the ground a little bit. Maybe take a wriggle through the shoulders and then maybe a little bit side to side. So again, if it doesn't feel good in your shoulders, just kind of waving the arms, but with that bit of a stretch. And then pausing in the middle and then just reaching back as far as is comfortable without straining the shoulders. And then pushing towards your knees. Take a few of those. You can breathe in to reach behind you. And as you reach behind you, can you really lengthen the armpits? And as you breathe out, push towards the knees. Take one more, breathing in. See if you can stretch the armpits. Maybe draw navel to the spine. Should we hold it here? Let's hold it, keep breathing. And with the next exhale. And then release, just give the wrists a little rotation, just a little wrist stretch as well. Just shake the arms, and we'll take the arms up overhead. Again, they don't have to reach the ground. They can hover and reach through the right hand, stretch through the right foot, sliding those legs out long. Come through center and reach through the left hand, reaching through the left foot. And relax through center. This time reach through the right hand, push through the left foot. Diagonal stretch. Come through center, left hand, right foot. Ooh, come through center, bring the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug, let the lower back sink into the ground. Little rock from side to side. And with an exhale, really push your lower back into the ground again. And then see if we can lift head and shoulders. And as you lift head and shoulders, draw the shoulders away from the ears. And maybe just flex and wriggle the feet a little bit. Keep breathing. Try and relax the neck. And then lower the head down. And we'll roll onto our side and come all the way to hands and knees. And just because we did that stretch through the palms that way, let's just take it the other way. So we're going to flip the back of the hand onto the ground. We'll do it one hand at a time. So the fingers reach in towards you, and we just gently push into the back of the hand. If this is tight, stay here. If you've got a bit of space, then lean it back a little bit. And then bring that palm to the floor, and we'll take it with the other hand. So back of the hand, fingers are reaching towards your knees. Maybe you just stay here, a little pulse. Maybe you lean it back. And then come back. Let's slide the hands out long. Bring the bum towards the heels, towards a child pose. And again, so we don't have to be still. So your bum might be up here. Let's just wriggle the bum wherever you are and start to bring some space into the side body. Reaching through one hand, reaching through the other. And maybe reaching through both and pulling your shoulders towards your body. And then softening down, we're going to walk the hands over to the right side and take a reach through the left hand. Down to the ground or even underneath your left armpit. A little bit of a neck stretch as well. Just taking a breath, see if you can soften something. Notice if you're creating tension, can you let go? And take another breath here. And then look to the hands, come back through center, slide them all the way over the other side. Take a reach through the right hand. And then see if you can soften. And take a couple of breaths. See if you can relax into the shoulders. And then come back through center. We'll lift up hands and knees. And that movement that we made on the ground, that cat-to-cow movement, we'll bring it here. So imagine you're pushing your back into the ceiling. You let the chin come to the chest. And then drop the belly. Bring your gaze forward, so we're stretching the tummy. So we push away from the ground. And see if you can draw in the lower belly, just below the belly button. And start to feel a nice stretch in the lower back. Dropping the belly as you breathe in, lifting your gaze, stretching through the front of the body. Let's take one more. So breathing out, push away from the ground, belly button draws in. Breathing in, drop the belly, look forwards. And then this time as you breathe out, push away from the ground, tuck your toes under. And we're going to lift the knees, walk the feet in a little bit, walk the hands in a little bit, and kind of come into this dangle. So you might be up quite high, but bend your knees. See if you can bring your tummy onto your thighs. Take a hold of the elbow. And if you're here in this kind of half kind of state, let your chin come to your chest. And wherever you are, let the chin come to the chest and just relax the shoulders. And again, we're just going to sway the bum a little bit left to right. And just see if you can just let go a little bit. See if you can close your eyes. Maybe just kind of bring a little straightening and bending into the knees. Just a sense of letting go. And take a couple more breaths here. See if you can really let the head go. Just giving the immune system a little bit of a boost by just inverting the body, just having that downward dangle. You can shake the head a little bit. If you feel dizzy, keep the eyes open. And then let's release the hands down to the ground. And we're going to slide the hands all the way up onto the thighs, halfway. Think of the upper body being halfway away from the ground, got a halfway lift. And then soften the knees, send it down. And we do that one more time, breathing in halfway. And then breathing out, slide the hands down. We're going to walk the hands forwards, walk the feet back, see if we can come into a downward dog. Upside down V, have the feet hip distance apart, hands at least shoulder distance apart. And again, just bending and straightening the legs, a little bit of a dangle. Let the head go. Ooh, you can even sway side to side. Just changing the flow and hopefully waking the body up a little bit. And then bring it forwards, shoulders over the wrists, lower the knees to the ground, untap the toes, send it back into a stretchy child pose, reach through the fingers, and then see if you can spread the hands all the way around, find your feet, let the head go. If the head doesn't reach the ground, just bring the hands underneath the head, and just take a few breaths, see what you can soften, what you can let go of. See if you can feel the fullness of your breath. Maybe take a breath out of the mouth. And after your next exhale, chin tucked into the chest, slowly, slowly roll yourself up to kneeling. Come into a seat if you're not comfortable staying kneeling. Take the arms up overhead, let's have a wriggle side to side. Feel the length in your body. Maybe feel a little bit brighter. I do, thank goodness. Bring the hands towards your heart and we bow the head to the hands, mind to the body. See if you can take something positive and share it in the rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And thank you, Leela. Thank you for joining me. Happy Monday to you too. Have a beautiful day.